you believe that the needle is moving more towards abortion or abolition in this country?
I think among hardcore, like the kind of Christians that are like, nope, I'm going to be Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's not popular. I think the needle's moving to abolition significantly.
Good.
Now, there are lots of Christians who've never even heard about this. Mm-hmm. There are lots of people who are going to be watching your show that are going to be like, this is the first time they've heard about it. And the needle will move for them. There'll be some who watch it and they're like, that guy was nuts. Mm-hmm. Don't ever have him on the show again. Mm-hmm. But like the needle will move because if this sounds a little bold, but if I believe so clearly that abolitionism is biblical, anyone who wants to have a biblical worldview who hears about it is going to go like, even if there's like, well, they still have questions, it's an inevitability thing. The guy that I mentioned way earlier, the pastor that wrote the op-ed opposing the Bill of Abolition, who was the president of the Baptist General Convention of Oklahoma, came out against abolition in favor of this namby-pamby pro-life healthcare regulation bill, is now an abolitionist. And, so why? Because he took an abolition. He finally, instead of opposing something he didn't understand, he took an abolition bill and a pro-life bill that had both been filed, and he put the Bible down on the desk between them, and he laid them down, and he said, I'm going to read this one, and I'm going to read this one. And whichever one's biblical, I'm going to go with that one.
Wow. And
the pro-life bill, fell to the side because it was filled with all this sort of compromise that you just don't usually, when they're just telling you like, hey, we're saving babies, they don't tell you about all this rubbish that's in that bill.
Yeah.
But yes, the needle, I think, is moving among Christians. Now, in the culture, it's hard to say.